It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Snowhawks and the Blues. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action with Goff. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Off play action, Goff. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. That throw finds Pickens. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring out 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18, and he's brought down before the return gets far. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Counter play, Jones. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd down carry for Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the option, it's Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Willie Gay there on the tackle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Jacobs running behind center. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Goff back to throw. That finds Jacobs complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And they're going to have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Jack Campbell. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Goff. The rush gets home, and they stick it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way. Jones reels it in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. They're set up at the 35 now. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This is ahead for about 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Goff. Getting out to his left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives them the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Completed here to Pickens. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for him.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Snowhawks start out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Motioning one of the tight ends. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones once more. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10 from the 41. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Quebec. And it's the Blues with a 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and it sets up 2nd down. Now Goff. That'll be complete to Jacobs. 16 yards on the play, and it sets up 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw, Goff. Forced out to his right. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
They get to him and bring him down. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Throwing is gone. Cut by Jacobs. He breaks a tackle, and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Mahomes now. Mims with the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Throwing is Mahomes. Able to hit Gallup, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Throwing it just before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We've reached halftime, and neither team can seem to find an edge thus far. 6-6 our score. Now from our neighbors to the north, we'll head back to the U.S. in Orlando. Got our EA Sports halftime report with Jonathan Coachman coming up.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Snowhawks are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's on the move. Now he takes it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains, It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again. Give him 32 on the play. And they'll have first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's got it over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down. Off play action, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for George Pickens that time. So second down coming up. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Goff back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's able to work this down to the 41. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Snowhawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, roll. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Blues and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. 1st down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Completed here to Pickens. And they get this down to the 28. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Jacobs running behind center. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Blues now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Out there to haul it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And they're going to have a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives them the first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Complete to Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll run the draw with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Raymond on the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. On the option, it's Jacobs. And this one does not go far. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Recovered by the defense.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
It is caught left side.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Snowhawks grow their lead off the turnover. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a Conda on the return. Return's looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Blues returning their offense and this running back to the field. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Goff on 1st and 10. Complete to Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give them a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, Goff. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Chased out to, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Blues making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense making its way back out now. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Jones once more. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They bring their tight end left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Palmer coming in motion left. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give left side to Jones. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Running right, this is Jones. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give to Jones, right side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Snowhawks are your winners as we say au revoir from Montreal.